Selected 1. Stop for a moment and pay attention, because what you are experiencing right now may be far more significant than you realize. Do not rush past this message. There is a reason these words have found you today. The changes you have been feeling, the unusual sensations, the emotional waves that seem to appear without warning, the moments when your energy suddenly rises and then fades, are not happening without purpose. Something important is unfolding within you, and if you understand it correctly, it could completely change the way you view this season of your life. What is taking place inside you is not evidence that you are falling apart. It is a sign that you are moving through a season of deep renewal. The pressure you feel, the shifts you cannot explain, and the sense that something is different are all connected to a process that is preparing you for what lies ahead. You may not fully understand it yet, but that does not make it any less real. There have been many moments when you asked for direction. There were nights when you searched for answers and days when you quietly hoped for change. Every one of those moments mattered. Every unspoken prayer, every hidden tear, every private struggle was seen. Now movement has begun, and because it does not look the way you expected, it feels unfamiliar. Listen carefully. Preparation often feels uncomfortable before it becomes beautiful. Growth rarely announces itself in ways that feel easy. The reason your mind has been processing things differently, the reason your emotions seem stronger than before, and the reason your body feels out of rhythm at times is because a deeper transformation is taking place. Things that no longer belong in your life are being exposed. Old burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever are beginning to lose their hold. Patterns that once controlled your decisions are weakening. You are being guided away from limitations and toward a stronger version of yourself. This is not a sign of failure. It is not a sign that something has gone wrong. It is evidence that change is occurring beneath the surface. The person you were yesterday cannot fully carry the future that is being prepared for you. That is why adjustments are taking place now. You may feel uncertain at times, but uncertainty does not always mean danger. Sometimes it simply means you are standing at the edge of something new. Sometimes it means that familiar seasons are ending so better ones can begin. Take a moment and truly consider how much has already changed within you. There are situations that once overwhelmed you that no longer affect you in the same way. There are conversations you once feared that you now face with confidence. There are challenges that would have broken your spirit in the past, but now reveal strength you did not know you possessed. That strength did not appear overnight. It was built quietly through every lesson, every disappointment, every victory, and every setback. Even when you thought nothing was happening, growth was taking place. Many people misunderstand transformation because they expect it to feel exciting every moment of the journey. The truth is that growth often feels confusing before it feels rewarding. It stretches you before it strengthens you. It challenges your perspective before it expands your understanding. If you have been feeling unusually tired, there may be a reason. If you have been craving more quiet than usual, there may be a reason. If your emotions have been surfacing in ways that surprise you, there may be a reason. Sometimes hidden burdens rise to the surface because they are finally ready to leave. Old fears do not always disappear silently. Sometimes they reveal themselves one final time before losing their power. Old wounds do not always fade unnoticed. Sometimes they become visible so they can finally heal completely. Do not assume that every uncomfortable feeling is a sign of something negative. There are moments when release feels similar to struggle. There are seasons when healing resembles disruption before peace arrives. You are not being abandoned during this process. You are being guided through it. Every step is teaching you something valuable. Every adjustment is creating space for greater clarity. You may have noticed that your tolerance for certain situations has changed. Things that once seemed acceptable no longer feel right. Places that once felt comfortable may now feel restrictive. Conversations that once held your attention may now leave you feeling drained. This is not because you are becoming difficult. It is because your awareness is expanding. You are beginning to recognize what contributes to your growth and what prevents it. As your understanding increases, your priorities naturally begin to shift. Pay attention to what brings peace into your life. Pay attention to what strengthens your spirit. Pay attention to what leaves you feeling energized rather than exhausted. These details matter more than you realize. There is also a growing sense of clarity developing within you. At first it may appear subtle, almost unnoticed. Then one day you realize that decisions that once seemed impossible have become obvious. Situations that once created confusion suddenly make sense. This happens because your perspective is changing. You are beginning to see beyond temporary circumstances and recognize deeper truths. You are learning to trust wisdom instead of fear. You are learning to move forward without needing every answer in advance. There may still be moments when doubt tries to return. There may still be days when you question your progress. That is normal. Transformation is not a straight path. It contains moments of confidence and moments of uncertainty. What matters is that you continue moving forward. Remember, this growth does not require perfection. Progress does not require flawless execution. What matters is your willingness to keep going even when the journey feels challenging. You are stronger than you think. You have already survived situations that once seemed impossible. You have already overcome obstacles that appeared too large to face. The same strength that carried you through those seasons remains within you now. Something remarkable is happening beneath the surface. Your resilience is increasing. Your patience is deepening. Your ability to remain steady during uncertainty is becoming stronger. These qualities will serve you well in the future. The opportunities ahead will require a version of you that can remain calm under pressure. They will require wisdom, endurance, and confidence. That is why preparation is taking place now. Imagine receiving everything you asked for before you were ready to handle it. Instead of becoming a blessing, it could become a burden. Preparation exists because timing matters. You are being equipped to handle greater responsibility and greater opportunity and greater influence without losing your balance. That process takes time, but it is worth it. Even if those around you do not fully understand what you are experiencing, that does not make your journey any less real. Some transformations are deeply personal. Some lessons can only be learned from within. Trust that every meaningful change is serving a purpose. Trust that every lesson is contributing to your growth. Trust that every challenge contains an opportunity to become stronger. What feels like disorder today may reveal itself as perfect alignment tomorrow. What feels confusing now may become the very thing that brings understanding later. Allow yourself the freedom to grow. Allow yourself the space to change. Allow yourself the patience to become who you were created to be. There will come a time when you look back at this season and realize that many of the things you feared were actually leading you toward something better. You will understand that what seemed uncertain was preparing you for clarity. What seemed difficult was building strength. The heaviness you feel today will not last forever. The questions you carry will not remain unanswered forever. The discomfort you experience now is temporary, but the wisdom you gain from it can remain for a lifetime. As this journey continues, you will begin noticing subtle signs of progress. Your mind will become quieter. Your decisions will become clearer. Your confidence will become steadier. The things that once distracted you will lose their influence. You are not becoming someone entirely different. You are uncovering the person you were always capable of becoming. Layer by layer, fear is being replaced with courage. Confusion is being replaced with understanding. Hesitation is being replaced with conviction. There may be days when the process feels slow. There may be days when the changes seem invisible. Keep going anyway. Growth often occurs long before it becomes visible. You are moving forward even when you cannot measure the distance. You are advancing even when the progress seems hidden. You are becoming stronger even when the evidence appears small. Trust the process. Trust the lessons. Trust the growth taking place within you. The season ahead holds possibilities that you cannot fully see yet. The preparation happening now is connected to those possibilities. Every adjustment, every lesson, every challenge is helping shape the future that awaits you. Stay patient, stay hopeful, stay committed to your growth. What is unfolding within you is not random. It is not meaningless. It is part of a larger story that is still being written. And one day, when you look back on this moment, you may realize that what felt like a difficult transition was actually the beginning of one of the most important chapters of your life. Stop for a moment and pay attention to what is happening inside you right now. The calm that is beginning to settle over situations that once filled your thoughts with worry is not appearing by accident. Something important is taking place beneath the surface. The harmony that comes when your thoughts, emotions, and inner spirit begin working together creates a level of clarity that cannot be forced. You are stepping into that experience now, whether you fully recognize it yet or not. Do not measure your progress against the lives of other people. Your journey was never meant to look identical to anyone else's. The changes unfolding within you belong to your story alone. Many people around you may never understand what you are sensing, feeling, or processing during this season of your life. They cannot fully understand because they have not traveled the road you have traveled. The work being done within you is connected directly to the purpose attached to your life. Trust that every step, every lesson, and every adjustment is being arranged specifically for your growth. One day you will look back on this chapter and see it differently than you do now. What currently feels uncomfortable, confusing, or unexpected will eventually reveal its purpose. The twists, the disruptions, and the moments that seemed difficult to understand will come together like pieces of a larger picture. Eventually, you will recognize that each challenge was preparing you for opportunities and blessings greater than anything you previously imagined possible. The reasons behind the changes will become clear. The things that once made you question the direction of your life will become the very things that make you grateful for the journey. For now, choose trust instead of fear. Refuse to allow anxiety to dominate your thoughts. When physical sensations feel unusual, remind yourself that adjustment often accompanies growth. When powerful emotions surface unexpectedly, remember that release is often necessary before healing can occur. When your energy shifts in ways you cannot explain, understand that preparation is taking place. Speak words of peace over your life, especially during moments when uncertainty tries to gain your attention. You are not navigating this season alone. Every stage of this transformation is being carefully guided. Nothing you are experiencing has gone unnoticed. Every emotion, every concern, and every challenge is fully understood. Guidance is available even when you cannot clearly see it. You do not need to possess every answer today. The only thing being asked of you right now is openness. Remain willing to trust what is unfolding, even before you completely understand it. What feels like an ending is actually the doorway to a better beginning. You are moving toward a season where your strength becomes consistent, your thinking becomes sharper, and your heart experiences a deeper level of peace. This preparation has a purpose. Every part of the process serves a reason. There are cycles that once shaped your life that are losing their influence over you right now. Habits, reactions, fears, and old beliefs that once controlled your choices are gradually breaking apart. You may already notice that situations which once affected you deeply no longer have the same power. This is not random. It is evidence that freedom is beginning to grow within you. As that freedom expands, tension that was stored for years begins to loosen its grip. What once seemed normal is making room for something healthier, stronger, and far more aligned with who you are becoming. Type 222 if you are ready to welcome blessings into your life. There may also be periods when progress feels slower than expected. You may feel as though your body is asking you to pause, rest, or move at a different pace than you originally planned. This is not a setback. Sometimes slowing down is a form of protection. There are seasons when rushing ahead would cause you to miss important preparation taking place around you. Patience is not punishment, it is positioning. What appears to be a delay often turns out to be precise timing. Deep within you, a cleansing process is unfolding. Old disappointments, hidden wounds, and unresolved emotions are being gently brought into the light. This is why certain memories may suddenly return to your thoughts without warning. Their purpose is not to pull you backward. Their purpose is to release their hold on you once and for all. As this process continues, your body may respond by requiring additional rest, reflection, or recovery. At the same time, strength is developing in places you cannot yet see. Your ability to endure challenges is expanding quietly. Your capacity to remain calm during pressure is growing. The voice of wisdom within you is becoming easier to recognize. You may notice a heightened awareness of yourself, your choices, and your surroundings. This increased awareness is part of your growth. Your body is adapting to support a version of you that is more grounded, more stable, and more connected to purpose. This is not a minor adjustment. It is a foundational transformation. There will be moments when you feel caught between who you used to be and who you are becoming. That space can feel uncomfortable because it contains both familiarity and uncertainty. Yet it is a necessary stage of growth. You are not meant to return to the person you once were. At the same time, you are still developing into the person you are destined to become. During this transition, things may occasionally feel unstable. That does not mean something is wrong. The space between old and new is often where the deepest transformation takes place. Type 555 if you believe positive change is already unfolding in your life. You may also become more sensitive to the environments you enter, the people around you, and the energy you allow into your life. Situations that once felt manageable may now feel overwhelming or draining. This heightened awareness is not weakness. It is wisdom developing. It is helping you recognize what supports your growth and what pulls you away from it. Your inner being is learning how to protect peace instead of sacrificing it. There will also be moments when sudden clarity arrives. Motivation may return unexpectedly. A fresh sense of possibility may fill your thoughts. Those moments are not accidents. They are reminders of what is being built within you. They offer a glimpse of the future that is gradually taking shape. During these moments, energy rises, focus sharpens, and direction becomes easier to see. These experiences are evidence of progress. Every emotion you have felt throughout this process serves a purpose. Every challenge, every adjustment, and every uncomfortable moment contributes to the person you are becoming. Nothing is being wasted. You are being prepared to carry future responsibilities with confidence instead of fear. You are being strengthened for greater stability, deeper peace, and clearer understanding than you have known before. Stop for a moment and pay close attention, because something important is taking place within you right now. There is a quiet strength emerging from deep inside, a confidence that does not depend on praise, validation, or recognition from anyone around you. Even if you cannot fully identify it yet, it is already becoming part of who you are. It has been formed through every challenge you have faced, every lesson you have learned, and every experience that has shaped you into the person you are becoming. Your entire being is adapting to this new sense of inner certainty. You are learning how to carry it naturally, without anxiety, pressure, or the need to prove yourself. This is a significant part of the journey you are on. Nothing about this process is happening too quickly, and nothing about it is leaving you behind. Every step is unfolding exactly when it needs to. The timing of your growth is not random. It has purpose. Even during moments when progress seems slow, uncertain, or difficult to understand, everything is still moving in the right direction. There is wisdom in the pace you are experiencing. In time, you will notice a greater sense of stability taking root within you. The adjustments that once felt overwhelming will become easier to carry. What seemed intense will gradually feel natural. As the days pass, you will discover yourself moving through life with a deeper sense of calm and understanding. Situations that once unsettled you will no longer have the same power over you. The discomfort that felt impossible to ignore will transform into quiet resilience. That resilience will support you in ways you cannot yet fully see. Remain attentive to this season of change. Resist the urge to rush through it or dismiss what you are feeling. Every phase contains something valuable. Every lesson has a purpose. You are being molded and refined in ways that will benefit you long into the future. This is not a temporary adjustment. It is a lasting transformation. You are not navigating this path by yourself. Every moment of uncertainty, every question, and every emotion is seen and understood. Guidance is available to you even when you cannot immediately recognize it. You are being led with care, intention, and purpose. As long as you remain willing to trust the process unfolding before you, you will continue moving in the right direction. The changes taking place within you are not working against you. They are preparing you for what lies ahead. Every shift, every challenge, and every adjustment is contributing to something greater. Even when growth feels uncomfortable, it is guiding you toward greater peace, wisdom, and strength. Part of this transformation involves creating distance between you and patterns that no longer serve your future. Habits that once felt familiar may no longer feel comfortable. Emotional reactions that once seemed automatic may begin to fade. The person you are becoming can no longer operate from the same place as the person you used to be. There may be moments when this transition feels heavy. You may feel disconnected from who you were while still trying to understand who you are becoming. That space between the old and the new can sometimes feel isolating, yet it is far from empty. It is filled with healing, growth, and preparation. You are learning how to exist within a new reality that is still taking shape. During this period, your strength is being refined. Even when circumstances appear uncertain, something valuable is happening beneath the surface. Type 12 if you believe blessings are already finding their way to you. You may also notice changes in how you respond to pressure. Situations that once felt manageable may now affect you differently. At times, you may feel the need to withdraw and recover. At other times, you may become more aware of everything happening around you. This is not a mistake. It is part of your growth. You are learning that you were never meant to carry every burden placed before you. Instead of absorbing every source of stress, you are being taught how to protect your peace. This adjustment may feel unfamiliar at first, but it will ultimately benefit every area of your life. You are being guided toward wisdom rather than pressure-driven decisions. At the same time, deeper healing is taking place in areas you may rarely discuss. Old hurts, hidden disappointments, and wounds carried quietly for years are finally receiving the attention they deserve. As those places heal, tension that has remained within you for a long time begins to release. This may explain moments when emotions surface unexpectedly or when you feel exhausted without a clear reason. Often, it is simply the process of letting go of what has been carried for far too long. You are becoming more aware of your personal limits, and that awareness is a gift rather than a weakness. It helps you recognize when to pause, when to step away, and when to continue forward. You are learning balance in a way you may never have before. There is no need to feel guilty for respecting your own capacity. There is wisdom in understanding what you can handle and when you need rest. Some days you may look at others and wonder if you should be further along by now. You may question your progress and compare your journey to theirs. Do not allow those thoughts to deceive you. You are not behind. Your preparation is unfolding according to a unique plan designed specifically for you. The pace of your growth has purpose. Nothing about it is accidental. Type 10 if you choose faith over fear. As this transformation continues, you may notice a stronger connection between your thoughts and your physical well-being. When your mind experiences peace, your body often reflects that peace. When your thoughts become burdened, your body may respond as well. This growing awareness is helping you understand how deeply your inner world influences your daily experience. You are learning the importance of caring for both your thoughts and your physical well-being. Paying attention to each with wisdom will strengthen you. You may also discover that your priorities are changing. Things that once consumed your attention may no longer seem important. Goals that once felt essential may begin to lose their appeal. This is not something to fear. It is a sign of clarity. Your focus is being redirected toward what truly matters. Energy naturally increases for what aligns with your purpose and decreases for what does not. In this way, you are being guided toward the life you were meant to build. At the same time, your boundaries are becoming stronger. You are beginning to recognize what no longer deserves access to your time, your energy, or your peace. Standards that once seemed difficult to maintain are becoming easier to uphold. When those boundaries are challenged, discomfort may arise. That discomfort is not punishment. It is protection. It is helping you recognize what supports your growth and what does not. You are also learning to trust your own rhythm. There may have been seasons when you felt pressured to keep up with everyone else, to meet expectations that were never truly yours. That season is ending. You are being brought back into alignment with yourself. The more you honor your own timing, the stronger and more grounded you will become. There will be days when everything feels clear. Your thoughts will feel organized, your emotions balanced, and your direction obvious. Those days are reminders of the stability being built within you. They offer a glimpse of what is ahead. When uncertainty returns, remember those moments. They are evidence that progress is taking place even when you cannot always see it. You are not required to understand every detail of this journey. Some parts of the process extend beyond what can be explained right now. Yet that does not diminish their importance. Meaningful things are happening beneath the surface, often beyond immediate awareness. Trust that every unseen detail is being handled with care. As time passes, you will notice increasing confidence in your ability to face whatever comes next. This confidence will not need to announce itself. It will not demand attention. Instead, it will appear as a steady certainty rooted in experience and growth. You have endured difficult seasons and emerged stronger because of them. That strength is becoming part of your foundation. As a result, you will feel more grounded, more peaceful, and less controlled by stress. You may also notice a growing sense of alignment. Decisions that once felt confusing will become easier. Opportunities will appear more clearly. Your direction will feel steadier and more certain. All of this is connected to the transformation taking place within you right now. You are no longer the same person who began this journey, and you were never meant to remain unchanged. You are becoming someone capable of carrying greater peace, greater understanding, and greater purpose. That is why every challenge along the way has mattered. Continue paying attention to what is happening within you. Notice your needs. Recognize your growth. Honor the changes taking place. This awareness will guide you more effectively than fear, doubt, or comparison ever could. You are moving forward even when it feels slow. You are growing even when it feels invisible. And step by step, you are becoming exactly who you were meant to be.